So it's yet another day that we start another new topic. Now, uh, things to do with photography is now back. You're now good. You know what a camera is. You know what a lens is. You know how to go about adjusting all this. Now we embark to a new topic on this now focuses more on journalism, which is, I don't know if I'm audible enough. Can you hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But there are some noises, eh?
Yeah, there's some clipping noise. Ni kama there's a motor rotating behind you.
Let me check. Yes, there's something that is happening.
Hello. Oh, hiyo noise imeisha.
So, Brian, according to you, what is news?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So today we are starting on a new topic, and yesterday I sent some notes on WhatsApp. Were you able to read them?
Yeah, I got them.
You got them? Did you read them?
Okay, bado sijapitia cause actually okay, I had to finish some stuff yesterday.
No excuses.
No, it's not excuses.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sasa nyinyi mkijiexcuse hivyo, si tutasema nini? We are also studying and also teaching.
Uh-huh.
We are teaching. I've been teaching the whole day ever since morning. So anyway, so today
Yeah.
we are starting on news.
Yeah.
News is anything that is extraordinary.
Out of the ordinary.
Yes, out of the ordinary. So it's extraordinary. And I want to share my
Yeah.
slide. I want to share my slides. But
Screen.
yes, it won't take a lot of time over this topic because
Yeah.
from my notes, news is anything out of ordinary. It is the current happening. It is things that make or render people to be surprised and curious. And news can be anything that will make people talk. It can be something for discussion and debates. And so the question remains, so who's a photojournalist? From my notes, I've said that photojournalism or a photojournalist tells stories. A journalist tells stories, and a photographer takes pictures of nouns. And these nouns can be people, places, and things. And he takes the best of both and locks it up into the most powerful medium available. That is the photograph, or that is the photo, or the frozen
Medium
image.
available.
Yes. And we can say
Images,
that
yeah.
a photojournalist captures verbs. We always capture things that are in action. And from your primary school definition of a verb was a doing word.
Word.
Yes, a
Yeah.
doing word. So if a verb is a doing word, then the journalist or the photojournalist captures that particular verb in form of a frozen image. So there's one man who asks, so that's the difference between photography and photojournalism. And luckily, two people turn to him and yell, verbs. So we always take actions. We always take action. A photographer doing street photography or any other thing won't be so much interested with telling the story, but how his photos will appear. But for us, as photojournalists, we aim at telling a particular story, and this story is best told when we have some actions or some doing words. So I can see Elias. Elias, are you getting me? Elias, unmute your audio and speak out.
Yes, I'm getting you
Okay, all right.
loud and clear.
Aya, sawa sawa basi. All right, so that's good. So we continue. We say, although photojournalists can take properly exposed and well composed photographs. All day long, they hunt for verbs. They hunt them, shoot them, and show them to their readers. Then they hunt more. Is that not the work of a photojournalist?
Yes.
Today, a photojournalist will walk all around Nairobi with his camera looking for news, looking for anything that will make news. Then he'll find one, take it down, publish. Tomorrow again, he'll be on the same walk, searching and hunting for verbs. So sometimes people really don't know what is meant by writing these stories. And on the other page, on the second page, I've said that the words to tell a story sentence needs a subject. And a subject requires a verb and a direct object. That is how you are taught in primary school when you're constructing sentences. So news photos also need the same construction. And photojournalists tell stories through the images. And also words are always used in conjunction with these images. So when you take a photograph, there's always some words below that particular photograph. In magazines, in websites, nowadays we are utilizing the online platform to tell stories. It is the same way. So you will find some words written below the photos. They are called or referred to as a cut line. And sometimes with the most common that you're used to, they are known as caption. And some other sophisticated journalists will call them anchorage, where you anchor your photo. So at many newspapers, photographers provide names and nothing else. And most of the time they do not write cut lines. But by and large, as a photojournalist, you never know about tomorrow. You'll find yourself writing these cut lines. So for you to be a photojournalist, you must understand the relationship between the image and the basic elements of the language. So in the example that I've given below, the girl hits or misses the ball. There are no other options. So the girl is easy to photograph. The ball is easy to photograph. The verb is the hard part. And what is the verb? Somebody mwenye ananisikiliza from my example anipatie what the verb is.
The story.
The story. So what is the story? The girl hits or misses the ball. There are no other options. So the girl is easy to photograph, yes. The ball is also easy to photograph, yes. But the verb is the hard part. What are we looking for?
The action.
The action.
Exactly. And what is the action?
Hitting the ball.
Hitting the ball and what? Missing or...
Yes, I can see that you are attentive now. Yes.
Hitting or missing.
The action is either the girl hits or misses the ball. Whichever way, everything there will make a story. But I think missing will make it will make a good story than you can imagine a footballer or But those people who play baseball wanaitwangwa aje? Baseballers.
Yes.
Batsman.
Batsman. I really don't
Man,
know.
I don't know what they're called.
I've never cared
Probably.
to research, but I'll check after this class. So let me just call them bat ballers then. So assuming that these bat ballers, kama uliwahi cheza football, there's something that we used to
Yeah.
call one touch. I don't know if your time ulicheza one touch. I don't know.
Not really.
Mulicheza one touch?
Ile ya kupepeta ama ilikuwa
No, si ya kupepeta. Maybe
during break time ama?
depending with the place you come from, maybe people had different ways of calling, but for us we call them we refer to it as one touch, where you just have goal posts on either side, and you're just kicking the ball to the other opponent. The other opponent will kick back, bora ingie. Ikiingia you are one, ikiingiza mnatoka 1-1. There's no players, ni ka short distance.
It's
but
like one-on-one basketball.
Not 1 hour really. You can have it at 2 hours, 3 hours, depending na vile mnacheza, but it's not football. But
Okay, I'm asking,
yes,
hello.
yes, I'm getting you.
I'm just asking, is it like one-on-one basketball
I don't know,
where you
one-on-one.
play on one side of the court?
Much of the same, but yes, but on this side now, on one touch, you only
Okay.
have 2 goals. You have 2 goals, yours and the other person's goal, the opponent. So hakuna kucheza hapa katikati. So you're just kicking the ball from your goal post. Ikiingia on the other side, you have scored. Akiingiza amekuscore. Yani you're just 2 of you with the ball hapo katikati. Ni kama venye watu upiga penalty, So assuming that mahali penalty napigiwa kuna goal post ingine. So mwenye anapiga penalty akiingiza ameshinda. Alafu tena mwenye ako kwa goal apige towards your side aingize ameshinda. So that is what we refer to as one touch. Nyi sijui kama mliipata ama you had it, I don't know. Anyway, so
yes, for me nilipata.
Mimi nilipata.
Mlicheza? Yeah, they are there. Ukienda mashinani. Unajua nowadays kids of nowadays.
Actually pia tao iko.
Tao iko kwa ghetto. Tao iko tu kwa ghetto na ni ngumu.
Remote areas.
Okay, mimi nimegrow ya shughuli lakini tulikuwa tunaicheza.
No, shughuli utacheza, kawa sukari utacheza. But for people like wenye wanakaa huko Mathare watachezea wapi? Not unless they have a field. But
kuna ile public field fulani ilikuwa Mathare.
Na si kila mahali kids of, alafu unajua times have changed, and nowadays kids are always siku hizi kuna simu, kuna vitu, you know, it's not like during our time where the only thing that we had was a brick game. Na hiyo time brick game kupata ilikuwa hustle unless you came from a rich family. But we also had some video games, but they were some kind of old video games that zilikuwa zinatumia character alikuwa anaitwa Super Mario. And you know,
ilikuwa inatumia cartridge.
Yes, ilikuwa inatumia cartridge.
The cartridge games.
Yes, hizo. So hizo ndio zilikuwa PS.
I think I still have some.
Yeah, they're still there.
Nadhani bado niko nazo.
Hazijatoka kwa market. So that was the only thing that we used to know for those people who could afford video games by then. But for most of us, kucheza hiyo maball, kucheza nje tu ndio ilikuwa the in thing. But anyway,
kwanza nakumbuka msee ulikuwa tolewa nje ndio uende ukacheze.
Yes, but nowadays parents do not do that. In fact, hawataki watoto wao waende nje. So
maybe my dad used to kick me out, but
it's better now you're big even. You see, now that is the challenge that we have in terms of socialization. Kids wanakuwa tu mapumpum ndani ya nyumba. So anyway, let us come back to what we were discussing about. In my earlier example, I have talked
Yeah.
about now the verb. It's either
Yeah.
you,
Which is the
sorry,
okay, getting the verb is the hard part, which is the action in this case.
yes, which is the action now. And
Yeah. Yeah.
for you to be a good photographer, you must be able to be very attentive and be very keen for you to capture that
Action.
action. The same
Yeah.
case applies to photographers in the field. Maybe taking photos of sports people, taking photos of an event or a game. We don't really focus on where the ball is not there. We focus on where the ball is. You won't find a photographer ball inaenda to the opponent's side, but yako busy and capture the goalkeeper or the other side. That is
Yeah.
being that can be the most stupid thing to do, because when you're focusing on this other side, the action on that other side itakupita. So we always focus on where the ball is, because where the ball is, you're going to get some kind of good stories. Si lazima ati hiyo ball ikue pale. You can be where the ball is, but kuna watu kadhaa. So in the process, you capture something like how Zinedine Zidane did some 14 years ago, back in 2006, while playing for France during the final World Cup match. Kama you remember that action, Zinedine alimpiga mwenzake forehead ya tumbo. Yeah, mtu alikuwa anatembea tu na anapiga yeye tumbo out of nowhere. So but the ball was around that place. So the camera person was able to capture that particular moment, and that particular moment is the story now. So capturing Zinedine is not the problem. Capturing the opponent is not the problem. The problem is now getting the action. Same applies to
Action.
same applies to when we have photojournalists in political events. We always look for that extra thing, that extra action that is being done in the field. If you tomorrow open your People Daily PD or your Taifa Leo, I'm very sure you'll come across some good looking images, or you find I don't know, Buzz or Monday Crazy or Saturday Standard. There's all Saturday Nation. I don't know. There's some always good photographs in them, trying to
Yeah.
capture a particular story. So if you're trying to capture this particular story, that means then you must be attentive. You must know what makes the story. Sindio? Okay, let me
Yeah.
proceed. On the last paragraph on the current page, I've said a photojournalist. Okay, I have said a photojournalist is a visual reporter of facts. The public places trust in its reporters to tell the truth. The same trust is extended to a photojournalist as a visual reporter. This responsibility is paramount to a photojournalist. At all times, we have thousands of people seeing through our eyes and expecting to see the truth. Most people immediately understand an image. So, a journalist, there are some obligations that a journalist must observe. One is to tell the truth. Two is always to look for facts. And you try and get the facts about the truth and the truth about the facts. Hiyo kizungumkuti imeingiana Brian and Elias.
I know.
The Kizungumkuti is the one I'm trying to understand.
Yes, you get the right facts, and
Yeah.
you also get the facts that complement the truth. So you get the truth,
Truth.
and you get
The
the
fact.
facts, and also you get
that
the facts
complement.
about that truth. Yes.
Yeah.
So it is vice versa. You know, I can come and tell you that, Brian, something happened, and what I'm telling you, it is the truth. But is that truth the fact? No. So it is up
that
to
is
you, the
just
journalist, to get the facts about the truth.
proof. So it's the proof of the fact that
Yes. Yes. Lazima you prove
happened.
your fact, and you also prove your truth. Okay? So that is an obligation that a journalist should always tell the truth. Maybe after we finish this, we'll tackle about ethics. I'll be talking about ethics in photojournalism. Ama niliongelea about ethics? Hapana. So, God willing, next week I'll be talking about ethics. What you're supposed to observe as a journalist or as a photojournalist. We normally say that ignorance has no defense, one. So in whatever you're doing as a journalist, remember that you will never say that hii nilichukua bila kujua, ama forgive me, I'm sorry. No. First of all, know that you're a journalist, and anything that you're doing should be according to the law and according to the code of conduct that govern the journalist. Na usikue paparazzi. A paparazzi is not a journalist. A paparazzi is just somebody after some gains. So whatever right now, yes, whatever Edgar Obare, you guys all know what Edgar Obare is,
Yeah, the most controversial Kenyan in
East Africa.
Actually, in Kenya anyway.
Yes, that person, whatever he is doing, that is, you cannot term that as journalism. That is not journalism, because the code of conduct of journalists one stipulates that you cannot follow a story just to quench your lurid type of behavior or your lurid thirst. By lurid, we mean that you just want to capitalize on something that is not really of benefit to anybody, but you just want to benefit yourself. Most of them, they follow matters to do with sex, sexual stuff, love, or something of the sort. But anyway, I'll talk about that. But ethics in deep, you will learn as you progress on. Let me assure you that whether you're doing certificates right now, si mnasoma ethics ama mulisoma as a unit? Ndio mnasoma. Yes, thank you. So even in the ethics that I will teach, itakuwa tu ya kupitia juu because already you're studying it as a unit. So whether you're doing certificate, whether you'll do diploma, whether you'll do degree, whether you'll go to masters and PhD, I'm telling you, ethics, media law, zitaandamana na wewe sako kwa bako. Hakuna ati utasema ati nilisoma. No. Utafanya, ufanye mpaka ufike PhD. Na bado utaendelea tu kupatana nazo because sheria ina change every now and then. And we get repeals of acts and other things, civil cases, civil laws, we have criminal cases. So many things change every now and then, and that's why we must study this media law every now and then. So wacha niulize swali. Which article governs the journalist or governs media in Kenya in our constitution? Ndio mnasoma na almost semester inaisha sasa. Jibu. Kama mjui tuendelee.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm asking which article in the Constitution stipulates or governs the behavior
Yeah.
of media and media institutions.
I think freedom of media.
Article.
Give me the
Yeah,
article.
freedom of media. Article 34.
34.
Article 34.
Mhm.
Freedom of media.
Freedom of media. Yeah.
So there is Article 32, 33, and 34 of the Kenyan Constitution. And which body is entitled to checking how the media behaves or how journalists behave?
Yeah.
Which institution? Brian.
Pardon?
Which institution is
Yeah.
in charge of checking how journalists behave in Kenya? Ngumu.
It's hard.
It's not hard, it's very simple. Nani anawafundisha ethics? Ni Mary ama Ann?
Mary.
Mhm.
Is it the Media Council of Kenya?
Yes, it's the Media Council of Kenya.
Yeah.
The Media Council of Kenya is in charge of checking how journalists behave
Yeah.
and how journalists conduct themselves. Tuko pamoja? Roy, niko class. Sasa neti yangu imekatika. Ni sawa.